All right, the front bumper is officially playing, which means we are live. It is extraordinarily quiet. Holy shit.
A pin may drop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's extraordinarily quiet in here for a room full of 30 people. Or 20 people.
Yeah. Woo!
And I'm deaf.
If you make a request, we'll
yeah.
fill it.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Local Sets ATX. If you can notice, there's a little bit of a different angle this evening. I'm joined today with the fantastic co-founders from a group called Jam. Jam, what is Jam, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked because the co-founders are here with me, Dan Parsagian. Noelle, do you want to introduce yourself? Because I always blank on your last name.
Yeah, no worries. My name is Noelle Boucher. Nice to meet you.
I will have this at some point. Give us a little background on... Pardon me, give us a little background on Jam, and then we're going to get straight to our first artist, which you guys saw at the top of the show, which is Griffin and the Flying V.
Yeah, Joining All Musicians is Jam, and we are a local Austin musician and music community networking group. We've been doing networking events for Austin music community since 2021, and we've done an assortment of showcases and open mics, and you are our first collaborative event.
Yeah!
Woo! With other organizers, so very excited about that. Local Sets ATX.
Very excited.
Yeah, it does awesome things for the community as well, and you've showcased a lot of musicians, so we're very excited to showcase a bunch of musicians tonight that are from the Jam community and from the Jam platform. And Dan, do you
Yeah, we booked
add?
every single person here from the Jam platform. We went on there ourselves and handpicked everybody. But I also, just before we go into anything, want to give a shout out to Reed here. I mean, yep. You do this show all the time, and I don't think you ever get a shout out. So let's give a round of applause to Reed. We just love what Reed is doing at Jam. It embodies everything that we started Jam for, and I've worked alongside Reed a little bit now, and it's just a pleasure, and it's really awesome to be a part of what you're doing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to make me blush.
We're impressed that you do this every weekend.
Every single
multiple times a weekend. Reed spends his time volunteering to create space for musicians.
I try.
In the name of music.
Yes.
You're making me uncomfortable. It's not about me. It's about the artist. It's about the artist. Let's get to the first artist of the evening, which is none other than Griffin and the Flying V. How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling good. Thank you, Reed.
Hell yeah.
Dan, Noelle, pleasure as always. Good to see friendly faces.
Yeah, man. How many songs did you bring for us this evening?
I got 3 for you tonight.
3 songs. Hell yeah. What? Before we get kicked off, give us a little background of who you are, and then we'll get into the first song.
Sure. So my name is Griffin. With me here is my soulmate and life partner, the Flying V. If you're listening to this podcast, the Flying V is my guitar. I'm from the D.C. area. Been in Austin for about 5-6 years now. And I just released my new demo, a little collection of songs I call Red 5, now available where all music is streamed. And so little consider this almost like an EP release party, so to speak.
Woo!
Yeah, dig it. All right, what's the title of the first song you're gonna play?
Sure. So this first one is called Alive, and I think you'll dig it.
All right, over to you whenever you're ready, buddy.
It's in the way you breathe, in the way you flow, in the way you glow, and the world seems to disappear. It's in the way you move, in the way you do the things you do, and the world seems to disappear. I can feel it when you come alive. I can feel it when you come alive. It's in the way you look me in the eyes, you hypnotize, and the world seems to disappear. It's in the way you talk, in the way you gush, make the devil blush, and the world seems to disappear. I can feel it when you come alive. 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 I can feel it when you come alive.
Woo! Any questions? So you go after Reed.
Thank you.
Hell yeah! What a fun song. I noticed you're doing something unusual there. You're doing like a little loop session.
I'm probably doing a few unusual things over here. Yeah, I got the loop pedal down here. Got a couple other effects just for extra. And this little doohickey here is called an e-bow, or electronic bow. And this fun little thing that, well, it's one electromagnet reacting to another electromagnet. And it makes the string vibrate indefinitely, and can do some cool shit with it.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Where do you hail from in the world?
I'm originally from the D.C. area, born in Maryland, grew up in Virginia, lived all over D.C. proper, so that whole tri-state situation, check. Lived there for about 30 years. 30 years in one place is long enough, and traveled around for a bit. Traveled around for a bit. Austin grabbed me for a few reasons, but yeah.
What are those reasons?
Oh, well, the music, honestly, most of my big part of it. There's the vibe, right? There's a kind of there's a resonance that I feel with the people that I've met since I've been here, and I vibe with the keep it weird cities, you know, like Austin, Nashville, Asheville, Portland. I vibe with the keep it weird cities.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So, a lot of guitarists are obsessed with the different woods that the guitar is made of, pedals, and also guitar shape, the body shape.
Mm-hmm.
So you're Griffin and the Flying V.
Yep.
What initially and continues to draw you to the Flying V?
Oh, I don't know, man. Frank Zappa has a line. I'm pretty sure it's him, if my memory serves me right. But the story I heard was that this is him, and the line is, "You play a guitar until you find one that says, 'Take me, I'm yours.' She just won't stop calling, and so I keep coming back. So here we are."
So it was a love affair. It was that
Like that.
guitar chose you.
She said, "You, me, let's do this," and I'm like, "Bet."
Amazing.
Do you have a name for your guitar?
I usually call her Red.
Okay.
Or, I mean, honestly, mostly I call her V. But I've got a couple of them. I got her for my main events. I've got a gold Epiphone one that I use mostly for when I was street performing. She was also my first, so you never forget your first V. Am I right? And then I have a white one.
Hey.
I don't know where your brains took that, but I was talking about
To
guitars.
music.
Nowhere.
To
It went
music.
nowhere.
Music to our ears.
Music only.
And then I have a white one. Her name's actually Jimmy. I won't get into the reasons why, but she's my little Frankenstein project. But yeah, whatever it is about the V, I remember from a young age thinking that is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, and it needs to be a part of my world.
I mean,
Here
you're not
we
wrong.
are.
You're not wrong.
Hell yeah, man.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
What drew you to music? Why music? Why not engineering or something else?
Well, first of all, my math skills end with music theory. Like, no sane or logical person would ever hire me for either of those professions. But similar reason. Why music? It won't leave me the fuck alone. I used to be an actor before I was a musician, and I never got stage fright as an actor. The story I've heard is that most people fear death, fear public speaking more than death. So whatever that is, I don't have it. One of my superpowers is I'm not afraid to make a fool out of myself in public. But the first time I ever played music in front of people, by this I mean with the guitar and singing at an open mic night, brush up your Shakespeare with an ensemble doesn't count. So first time I ever played at an open mic night was the first time I ever experienced what is commonly referred to as stage fright. I've since learned to view it in a different light. I digress. But the story I've rationalized myself for it is that fear is a compass and either pointing you to something or away something. And this was the kind of fear that was moving me toward the thing. Because, again, I've even tried. In COVID, I had a fuck it moment. I was just like, I'm done. I'm through playing music for other people. I'm just going to do it for myself, and I'm going to go play video games for a while. I'm glad I took a break, but clearly that didn't last. So I've tried, but again, music, for whatever reason, keeps calling me, and so I keep doing it.
Oh yeah, man. How long have you been doing this whole music thing?
Music, overall, I've been doing about 23 years now. 10 years into it, I switched to this new tuning, and this is a dangerous line of conversation because I have a TED Talk's worth of things to talk about with my tuning. But I've been playing. But I found this tuning, and I love it a lot more. And I've been playing this way for about 15 years now. So I had this zigzag journey where I learned it the traditional way for a while, then unlearned what I had learned before, and now I've found this new way of being. But what's the antithesis of no regrets? Like extreme joy. The way I understand music is just so much more since I found this. But
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man. I love that answer. What's the second song you brought for us this evening?
So that was my first jam off of Red 5. This is the second one. Little funk song I wrote called "Fire in the Flesh."
Fire in the Flesh?
Fire in the Flesh.
All right,
yes,
over
sir.
to you whenever you're ready.
Fire in the flesh, a force to revere, dance and captivate to draw you near. Shifting shape, dressed in dynamite, came to get lit, came to ignite the night. Fire in the flesh, a walking blaze, all-consuming in all the ways. Incinerate with just one look. Better step correct, or your goose is cooked. Fire in the flesh, as hot as they get. Make the boys hard and get the girls wet. Can't look away or resist the charm. Just one kiss will trip the smoke alarm. And that's the other one.
Woo!
Thank you. You're too kind.
Very nice, sir. How did the whole looping thing happen? When did this first start for you?
Let's see. Give or take 15 years ago, the first person that ever gave me the idea that I could play the guitar like a drum was a woman named Gabriela Quintero. She's half of the duo called Rodrigo and Gabriela. She's the greatest rhythm guitar player I've ever seen, and that was the first time I thought, I was like, oh, I could play it like a drum. Interesting. But I saw this artist named Heatbox. Saw him perform in Vienna, Virginia, and he was a one-man a cappella situation, right? Just one man, a microphone, and a loop pedal. And I'd never seen this before. I was like, oh, I don't necessarily need other people to do this. Cool. And yeah, so give or take like 15, 16 years ago, I just saw a one-man a cappella band doing this thing, and I was like, I wonder if I could do that with my guitar. Sure enough, I can.
Hell yeah, man. What's your music process, dude? Like, how does this whole thing, like, where do you get inspiration from? Like, where, like, that last song, like, how does that come to live in this world?
Sure. Great question. Some of that, it usually starts with chord progressions or bass lines. I'm a guitar player first. That's where I have my energy. Like, you know, say what you will about the music I make. That's where my energy is. I can come up with melodies and chord progressions and bass lines all day. Even while I was writing one of these songs, I remember like workshopping the lyrics. Some song idea, music idea came into my head and thinking, damn it, I don't need more music ideas. I need to finish these words. So this idea, like sometimes it's just, in this particular one, I had the idea of fire in the flesh. I like the personification idea. And originally these lyrics were for a different song. And I wrote the music to this simply because I was like, I need something in the key of A. All my other songs are in C and D and G and all that. So I need something in this key. And I just came up with this. I like how it sounded. And the lyrics, when they were in this other song, and one day I was just like, I'm not vibing with this for whatever reason. I was like, oh, You know what it might work with, though? Reep. Like, well, hot damn. All right, well, that works. Well, cool, let's do that. But yeah, usually I'm a musician. That's the language I understand. Words and lyrics, I've recently figured myself out with that. That's what this whole demo is all about for me. I finally figured out who I am as a lyricist and a songwriter. But yeah, the short answer is it starts with music. I figure the rest out from there.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I have a very important question for you.
Okay, lay it on me.
I ask this in every show. It tells a lot about a human being.
Okay.
Your character, your integrity. Really?
Proper stakes then.
Yeah,
okay.
proper stakes. There are wrong answers. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, damn. This might be the most difficult question you could ask me. Okay, so to make things simple, I'm going to eliminate everything that I would call a creation, right? Rocky Road isn't a flavor. That's chocolate ice cream with a bunch of stuff thrown in there. So just focusing on the flavor of just the ice cream itself. Like, what would I enjoy just by itself? Pistachio.
Pistachio,
yeah.
You say? Ooh,
Very nice.
That's a pro move. Any takers for pistachio in the audience? Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
I do enjoy pistachio myself.
Pistachio ice cream.
I heard an oh yeah. I mean, unless you have an allergy to
I mean,
pistachio.
vanilla and chocolate, they're great. They're great canvas, but just by itself, pistachio ice cream. That's where it's at for me.
Hell yeah, dude. I dig it. Tater tots or fries?
Fries.
Fries?
Yeah.
Do you dip them in mayonnaise?
I like barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Is it because it's red?
It could be. Well, no, because I don't buy with ketchup
I mean, if
that
it's
way.
good barbecue sauce, it might not be
I
red.
appreciate you paying attention to my branding, though. No, I don't know. Just barbecue sauce is the goat. I'll put that on.
Wait, do you have a favorite barbecue sauce? Tell us more.
The spicier, the better. But
what's your go-to brand?
Oh, I don't have a brand. No, I mean I don't have it. I don't have it like that.
He's an equal opportunity barbecue
yeah,
sauce
exactly.
lover.
I mean, Stubbs, I suppose, mostly just because that's the one that stands out in my memory.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, I mean, if it's thick and spicy, I'm down.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to jump in for?
Yeah, I'm going to loop it back to music. As much as we love barbecue. So you talked a little bit about how you were inspired into looping, but what inspired you to pick up music in general? You said you've been doing it for 25 years. So is there a specific moment or person or song or what got you into it?
So like I said, I used to be an actor, and that for a while that was my vision, right? That's like I was working my way towards that, and for a while, like people said I should play guitar like my father, and for the longest time, he was like, you know, he plays, well, you should learn. And I was like, nah, that's his thing. I want to do my thing. But while I was at rehearsal for like the second play I ever did, I met a girl. She could play guitar. I wanted to impress her. So that's how that got started. The guitar stayed. The girl didn't. I mean, it's cool. We're still friends. But it's like, but yeah, I just think it's funny. That's like when I think about it, like that's what my acting once was my great goal and ambition, and then it all got. Then life takes you on a different path sometimes. But
so you mentioned your dad playing guitar. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more on that? And if that had you said that was his thing, but it seems like maybe it did influence you a little bit. But,
sure. I mean, yeah. Thank you for
like
asking.
What kind of guitar player was your dad? If you want to elaborate on that a little bit for us.
Well, he plays, I have him in my head as a blues and rock guitar player, but he also plays, jazz and bluegrass. He dabbles with a bunch of other instruments. And, I mean, I was fortunate that I had a very creative and open-minded family. Like, I also, like, my parents were very artistic and creative. I also have step-parents who are artistic and or scientific, and so I just had a lot of and then my siblings are creative, so I was just like not a music family per se, but just a lot of like creative and open-minded people that I had to influence me. So even like my mother, who didn't play herself, got me hooked on some pretty fucking cool music, stuff that like influences me to this day. So there's just I do have my like influences in like mainstream media and all that, but most certainly my immediate family plays a large part into how I think as a creative human.
Hell yeah, man! All right, last question before we get to your last song. What is your favorite musical performance you've ever been in?
I've ever been in?
Yes.
This one? No, just kidding.
Yeah. Well, you mean besides this one, right?
Yeah. Theater performance.
So
theater.
Theater performance to be precise.
Good question. when anybody ever says good question, that means it's something that they didn't have time to think about.
First one that pops in your head.
That's the point of the Q&A.
Right, exactly. Well, the one that jumps out in my head was when I was playing. What was it? It was 14th Street Music Fest. It was a festival in D.C. and I just remember playing to a huge crowd and just thinking I've never played in front of this many people before, and that was just a cool feeling at the time. And well, I guess one of the things that made it cool is I remember not feeling afraid. Right? You know, like I said, like stage fright. I used to have stage fright as a musician, like for a long damn time. It's still kind of there if I'm being completely honest, but I guess that means it's still important to me. But yeah, I just remember playing to a crowd that big. I think it was 14th Street Festival. It's been way too damn long since I was in D.C., but that's the one that immediately jumps to my head.
Awesome, man. All right, what's the third and final song for you?
Okay, so last song is the title track. This is called Red 5. This is sort of my personal Eye of the Tiger, and I had a lot of fun writing it, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun listening to it.
Hell yeah. All right, over to you whenever you're ready.
Fire in my fingers and thunder in my chest. I took every hit and I still passed the test. I made it this far and I ain't gonna stop. Up, going straight up to the top. If you don't believe, soon you'll realize everything is true, especially the lies. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. Go in the distance, I'm going into space. Gonna die with a satisfied grin on my face. Don't know how, just know I'm gonna win. This is Red 5, I'm going in. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. And I'm riding you all the way. go in the distance, I'm going into space. Gonna die with a satisfied grin on my face. Don't know how, just know I'm gonna win. This is Red 5, I'm going in. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. And I'm riding you all the way. Hey! Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. Up, going straight up to the top. And I'm riding you all the way.
And that is how the Griffin do. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you so much, Griffin and the Flying V. That was awesome, man. Thank you for sharing your music and your passion and your love with us. We're going to do a quick changeover with the next artist, the one and only Shaw. Anything just real quick before you're out of here?
No, thank you for having me. This has been great.
Oh,
Cheers.
thank you, buddy. All right.
That means you and me.
That's it. We're just going to vamp.
Me and you, baby.
That's it. We're just going to vamp for a minute while we're doing a quick changeover. Might be a good time, actually, to point out some awesome people in the Austin area who are doing awesome things with Austin musicians. And one person happens to be right behind you on your right. Hey, there he is.
There is a guy behind me.
This guy right here, the one and only Stephen Mary. He's got a really dope podcast called Austin Music People, and it's a highlight of. Why don't you tell people what it is here?
Lean in.
It's a dope show, man. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, Reed. The elevator speech, so to speak, is the podcast is about anybody and everybody who has created or continues to develop, like the people at Local Sets and Jam, the greater scene and culture. So musicians, venue owners, bartenders, bar backs, anybody with a story and a place in Austin music has a place in Austin Music People.
Hell yeah, man.
That's what we're about.
It's a dope show. Yeah, give it up, man. Well done, Stephen Mary. Thank you for being here and supporting the show, man. This is dope. Probably it'd be good to give another shout out to some folks. I've got a handful. Sims is one of them. But do you have anyone you want to chat? So I'm not.
Yeah, I was just at the A&R Foundation's first graduation last Saturday for their incubator. The A&R Foundation is a nonprofit in Austin that supports musicians, especially around business development.
Okay.
And so they had a incubator program, accelerator program that they just finished the first round of. That was many years in the making, and a bunch of people graduated that program. And it was at Captain Quackenbush's, which, if you've been in Austin for a long time, used to be the old Strange Brew location. So great acoustics. For a graduation, as well as a bunch of the musicians playing. And they do some great things. So if you don't know them, check them out, the A&R Foundation, A&R.
And that's what happens in a
The
live
sound
show.
guy.
The sound guy just punched a microphone onto us. And
Too focused on the soundboard.
That's 1,000% getting clips for the internet. That's incredible. Of all the people to do that, the sound guy. Unbelievable. How are we doing for setup? Shaw, how you feeling?
We are ready.
You ready to go? I'm going to cut over to... Hang on a second. I'm going to cut over to camera 2, and then I'm going to do a quick adjustment on camera 1. Hang on a second. We're loading your profile. This is the first time we've done this with 5 artists in a night, so I appreciate everybody's patience, and also people watching in live or after the fact as we're figuring all this out. How are we doing on...
We're good to go.
We're good to go? All right. Camera 2, Shaw, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend. Tell us about yourself, buddy.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from? How did you get here? How did this whole thing happen?
Mysterious.
All right, there's some big questions. I don't have the answers to all those questions, but I am from Texas. How did I get here?
By birth canal.
Yeah.
Hey.
Through the portal. Through the portal. Here I am.
Through the portal in the couch. Yeah, thanks for doing this, man. Tell us something about yourself before we get into the first song.
Well, I was born and raised in Texas.
You're a Texan?
Yeah, I am a Texan.
My goodness.
Yeah. So I grew up in a rural town, Brady,
Okay.
outside of here. I was actually living here when I was very young, then went to this rural town, grew up there, came back for school, left, stayed in Texas, moving around, came back again, left, moved around a little bit, came back. So Austin's been home base for me for most of my life.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
And when did you officially get back to Austin this time?
When did I officially get back this time? It must have been 2017.
2017?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you caught the madness of Austin, like all the changes.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. When I first moved back here from Brady, Frost Tower was the biggest tower. It was like everybody had their conspiracies and everything. Now, or whatever it was. Yeah, and now it's just like, where is it? Where is it among all these skyscrapers? I don't know.
Do you have any songs about conspiracies?
No, I don't. I don't have any. Do you have some conspiracies you're interested
Oh, dude, you and I can chat after the
Yeah.
show. I will
Oh.
go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I will go down a rabbit hole with you on conspiracy theories, man. I love them. I
Love to
love
hear
them.
it.
But not why we're here. What's your first song you're going to play for us?
The first song I'm going to play for you is Mineral Rights.
Mineral Rights?
Yep,
Okay.
first song.
All right, over to you whenever you're ready.
I've been running through these corridors deep within my mind. I still don't have the answers. I'm running out of time. These thoughts are long and winding, they never seem to end. Why am I so serious while everybody plays pretend? I've been mining, I've been mining, I've been mining, I've been mining, and I'm mining for the ones who cannot find their way out of this mess that we have made. And I'm mining for the ones who rose above it all, will not lend a hand to the ones that have fallen. I'm deep within these caverns, lost inside myself. I still can't find the light. Show me the way out. These demons gather around me, their fires burning bright. As angels weep into my dreams, pray for me tonight. I've been mining, I've been mining, I've been mining, God, I'm mining for the love, I'm mining for the hate. I'm mining for that smile that you would not be fake. And I'm mining for the sinners, I'm mining for the saints. I've been mining for a congregation, praying for a change. Been running through these corridors deep within my mind. Yeah, I still don't have the answers. I'm running out of time. These thoughts are long and winding, they never seem to win. Why am I so serious while everybody plays pretend?
Thank you for singing deeply into my soul.
That was a dope. What a beautiful song, man! What a beautiful song. What was the genesis of mineral rights? How did that whole thing come to be?
I don't know. I thought it's funny how you can own land and then own mineral rights. And then I thought, I wonder what our mineral rights are, you know? The thoughts that we have that we may not say out loud, the things that touch our soul, our hearts, things that we don't say out loud in conversations. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. What got you into music? How did this whole thing start for you? When did this whole thing happen?
Music. Oh gosh. You know, listening to it growing up. I loved listening to music growing up. I was like a Guns N' Roses fan when I was younger too. That was always something I loved. You know, my dad would crank it up, and I'd be like, "Yes, this is it. I'm living." You know, I tried to play guitar when I was younger. You know, I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, songs have to be 5 minutes, and you know, I had all these like expectations around what things had to be, how you had to do them. Continued playing music throughout my youth in band, symphonic band as well, and marching band, and kept playing the guitar or bass or piano or something like that, and you know, just kept it going. It's a good way to express ourselves, get things out in other forms.
When did this music genre start for you? Because you mentioned Guns N' Roses, dynamically different from the song you just played.
Yeah, you're true. So when I started playing a little bit more seriously, I was actually playing more electric guitar, and there's all these people around me, and they were playing acoustic guitars, and you couldn't just like drag around all your stuff and things, you know. And yeah, I started playing the acoustic guitar, and it just spoke differently. Like I could speak differently through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, you answered the question. Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. Yeah, it was a beautiful song. What's your songwriting process? Like, how does a song like that come to be? Did you see something? Does it pop out of the ether? Like, how does this happen?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much pops out of the ether. You know, whatever it is that I might be subconsciously not being able to talk about or share or something like that. You know, it's just like, what kind of conversation is this? It's like one of those don't have a weird conversation, don't have a weird conversation. Then you start having a weird conversation. I was like, I'm going to have a weird conversation about a song. Let's go. Yeah.
Sean, what do you think comes most naturally to you in making music? Like, what do you think is the easiest part, and what do you think might be more difficult?
What is the easiest part? I don't know what the easiest part is. I don't know what the hardest part is either. But I know when I can feel a movement of emotions, then I know I'm on the right path.
That's beautiful, man. Well, just out of curiosity, I think I forgot to ask you at the top, how many songs did you bring for us this evening?
3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gauging time with everybody. Well, I asked it in the last show, and I'm going to ask it to you again. It's a very important question. Tell us a lot about a person. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I don't really eat ice cream.
Okay. That would be technically the wrong answer.
But if I was to like go to something, I'd be like, I'll get this ice cream. It'd probably be Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia? That's a great answer. What's your
answer.
go-to for dessert? Are you a dessert person at all or no?
Not in particular. Yeah, no.
What's your comfort food of choice? I'm
What's my
still curious
comfort?
as to what you eat now.
Let's
Let's talk about that.
What
now.
are,
I wanna get into this.
now
Song lyrics in air.
you're concerned about me. All right. I had these hatch puppies today. They were pretty good. They were roasting some hatch peppers out there at Central Market, which was nice.
It's a great grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for fun when you're not playing music? What are you doing?
What do I do for fun? I like to go walk around the woods a little bit, sit in my house and hermit, write, read, watch some show that is going to make me think about other things.
All right.
I feel like that was a lot of thinking. We're doing a lot of thinking.
Thinking's good.
We're mining. We're
Yeah,
mining.
we're mining.
In there.
Mining.
Dan, do you have any questions for Shaw?
I want to see what he's going to play next.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
We need another song.
Yeah, let's do it. What is what's the second track you brought for us?
Shots and ladders.
Shots and Ladders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us anything about Shots and Ladders before you sing Shots and Ladders?
I don't know. You know, no, just take it how it comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over to you whenever you're ready, bud.
I often wonder how we all got here. How did I get here? Oh, night. I often wonder how it all ends. How will this end? Don't let me slip on this ladder we climb. I'm trying to keep up, working overtime. And I don't have a name and I don't have a face. Got a pocket full of money though that I'd like to waste with you. Life we try so hard, but it all falls apart. It all falls apart. You make it look so damn easy when it comes to me. It's like turning water into wine. Let me fill up a cup with all of this fear, a little regret, yeah, mixed with my tears, and wash it all down with a good shot of doubt. When it's all said and done, I'll be stumbling around, singing, I often wonder how we all got here. How did I get here? Shit, I don't know. I often wonder how it all ends. How will this end?
Another beautiful song. Where's your inspiration from music? Like, what inspires you musically? Do you look up to anybody in the music industry?
No.
Okay.
All
right. It's,
I do enjoy music. I do enjoy a lot of people that make it. I enjoy their stories as well, what they've gone through, how they process it. Because a lot of artists that I do enjoy their music, they've been touched by things in their lives that have shaped them into what they've become and what they've been able to bring to the world. So I like that about them. You know, I do like that about them. So the same for me. You know, things that have gone on in my life, things that I've done, people that I've met, experiences that I've had, places I've been, things I've done, whatever. I think I already said that.
What are some of those artists that their stories kind of inspire you? Because I know that you have a lot of originals that you've written, but I've also heard you do some mashups over the years. So are there particular artists that you really draw from or feel drawn to?
Oh
with
yeah,
songwriting?
yeah. Tom York, I like his story. I mean, Ozzy, rest in peace, as well. Just from the top of my head, you know, there's too many to name, really. Yeah, but whatever you point them out, you just point them out.
If you had to choose one
if I had to choose
mash
one,
up with live,
if I had to mash
and
up,
they could be living
live.
or dead, but
Yeah, well, I've mashed up a few songs with like Spoon or the Beatles or Buddy Holly. You know, so those are always fun to kind of mash up and have your own songs and kind of riff off somebody and have that inspiration. They're all inspiring, really. Yeah.
I like that.
Can you share something valuable
Oh.
that you've learned in your musical journey?
Can I share something valuable that I've learned in my musical journey? Keep going.
Hell yeah.
keep going.
Don't ever stop is the method.
Never
Sounds
stop,
like
never
perseverance
stopping.
and resilience
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Something like that.
Never stop, never stopping.
Never stop, and can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. What's on your bucket list that's not related to music?
I don't know. Maybe jump out of a plane or off a cliff.
Okay, with a parachute.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Maybe dive to like the deepest parts of the ocean.
I just-
Find
we go
out
to
how it
space.
ends.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
And then write a song about it.
Making sure we're all on the same page here.
Yeah.
Tater tots or fries? I have to know.
Oh, it depends. You know, probably French fries, I guess. But I mean, tater tots are good too. It's just another form, I guess. I don't know. Is it a hash brown? I don't know. Is it a hash brown or French fry?
No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's all potato.
So
it's
is
a
it
potato.
tater tot a hash brown? I don't know.
I feel like a tater tot and a hash brown are really close.
Yeah,
Just one's
yeah.
round and one's flat.
Okay.
It's really the presentation of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all my questions. What? I'm totally kidding. I have many more, but do you want to get to? Well, actually, you said you have a question. Do you have a question?
I already asked it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind.
I think we should do another song.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. What is the third song you brought for us this evening?
Quick draw.
Quick Draw.
Quick draw. Story, let it all hang out, carve out a moment we could never live without. Hey you, welcome back, where you been, where you at? Well, it's all okay, I've been trying to say, but then I don't. Yeah, I got something in my way. What was I about to say? I don't know. This space between us, trying to understand, been building a bridge, but all we got is rubber bands, snap back, quick draw, tone dead, and know it all. I got something in my way. What was I about to say? I don't know. Well, it's all okay. What was I about to say? I don't know. Yeah, it's all okay. I've been trying to stay. Then I'm gone. Hello, dream weavers, weave me a tale. Flip another coin, who gets to see behind the veil? Good luck, your turn. We tried, got burned. We got something in the way. I guess we'll live another day. We got something in the way, guess we live another day, then it's gone. We got something in the way, guess we live another day, then it's gone.
Dude, that's great, man. You have beautiful music. You have some really great
Spectacular.
songs. They're fantastic. They're beautiful songs. Before we're out of here, tell people where they can find you in the world.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
You have a website. You just told me you have a website now. Your friend made
yeah.
you one. What is it?
Yeah. It's just my name, shawwagner.com. Yeah. So there I am. But thank you all so much for having me. I really appreciate what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. We're so happy to have you. I mean,
was,
we've been trying to get you on stuff for a while, and
now
so
I checked
happy
out all
it
this
worked
stuff.
out.
It's great what y'all are doing. I really admire what y'all are doing, for real.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Your music's dope, dude.
Yeah. I have one more question before you get out of here. Your lyrics are very deep and metaphorical, and it's just they're awesome. And do those metaphors and similes, do they just come more naturally to you? Are you pulling out the sources and the stuff, or looking things up, or like that one line that was like the bridges like rubber bands, just like was like really cool? And
Yeah, I don't know. Things just happen sometimes and they work out, and that's great. Yeah, I don't know.
so what you're saying is it just comes to you naturally and easily?
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of all the information that I just digest and eat up throughout my life, or read or watch or hear people talking about or something, and it's just like, combines in some way, and then I just like try to say it in another way, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure.
The next generation's Bob Dylan. In the house.
Woo-hoo!
You see it here
Yeah,
first.
he is.
Thank you, buddy. All right, we're going to do a quick changeover. Thank you again, man. Your music's dope. Really
Thanks,
nice.
Sean.
Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. All right, we are going to do a quick changeover and bring up the fantastic Amy Pandit. Did I say your last name right? Is it? Okay, I just want to make sure. Is it technically pundit, but even you say pandit? Okay, all right. So we're all saying it right. All right, right or wrong.
That means it's me and you again.
That's it. It's just the two of us.
Just us
and this
appreciating
digital signage
others
button.
in the music community.
That's it.
Who shall we appreciate next?
Actually, a huge shout out to Derek. What's his last name? Lesnow. Derek Lesnow, who is the CEO of Sims, which is a really awesome organization. They provide mental health services for family members as well as for musicians as well as the family members of musicians, for people that are struggling with drug and alcohol addiction, depression. It's a really dope organization, and it's something that doesn't get highlighted enough. We had a show last night. Somebody had a friend that committed suicide, and I brought it up on the show again. If you need help, there are resources for you guys. It's just sometimes people don't know where to find them. Sims Foundation here in Austin, Texas is doing some really awesome things. They've got a fantastic organization, a fantastic leadership team, and I think, didn't Derek say it was like 6 people? It's a really small organization, and they're about to have their, 7 people are about to have their 8th, and they service over 700 people in the Austin area, and they're looking to expand. So if you're somebody who's looking to donate to an organization, that's a really dope organization to donate to. And if you're looking for help of any kind, whether it be mental health, drug addiction, family members looking for the same thing, please check out the Sims Foundation. And after the broadcast, I will put I'll put their website in the description so people can easily find it on YouTube, either live or after the fact. But they're a great organization, and they should get a shout out. They're doing some amazing work here, and it's such a small team of people too.
I agree. I love Sims.
Thank you.
And him.
Yeah.
Mental health and health is important for anybody, and especially musicians, because a lot of times songs come from the deep processing of emotions, and songs help other people process emotions, and also those who are writing them. It's definitely, at least for me, it has been, and I'm sure for many others, a way to process your own. So
Yeah, absolutely.
having somebody else to process those with sometimes when they're too heavy, that's real good.
That's a very positive thing.
Yeah.
But are we ready? Are we good to go?
We are ready.
All right. Next up, the next victim of Local Sets, ATX and Jam, the one and only Amy Pandit. Put your hands together, people. Let's hear it. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. This is wonderful. I can't wait to hear your music. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to get into the first song here.
Yes, so my name is Amy Pandit. I have been living in Austin for 4 years, but I'm originally from New Jersey.
Jersey, what up?
Yeah, woo.
Yeah.
Dan's from New Jersey too, in case nobody knew.
Yeah, go New Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm from Central Jersey, which just finally got established as a real place. So
It's been established for a long time.
Well,
Anyone
I thought
who said
so.
it wasn't is very misleading.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. But yeah, I've been in Austin for 4 years. I'm loving it here. Yeah, music for me is something that, like, honestly, I don't really perform much in front of people, so it's like I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, and I'm really glad to be here so y'all can hear some music that most people have not heard.
We're
just
super
my
glad to have you.
bedroom walls, mostly.
That's the best place to share from.
Yeah.
What's the first song that you have for us this evening? What's it called?
Yeah, so the first song that I'm playing for you all is called Poison.
Poison?
Yes.
Do you want to tell us anything about Poison before we listen to Poison?
Yeah, so actually, all three of the songs that I'll be playing for you all today are from my first album, and I say album because it's not complete yet, but I'm hoping to get that out by next year. And that album is called Whiplash, and it's basically the story of a very chaotic first love relationship that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to in some way or another. So this is one of the earlier
How long have you been
songs
working
on the album.
on all this group of songs?
Yeah, this particular album spans between 2019 and 2022.
Awesome. Okay, over to you whenever you're ready.
Hey babe, could you leave me alone? Yeah.
Just kidding, we're going to do that again. Sorry, I hit Dan.
You're totally fine.
I moved, I did a thing. I
Don't
was
touch the
adjusting.
sound engineer, or
Yeah.
you have to. If you break it, you buy it.
I
And
don't
Dan ain't cheap.
I'm so sorry. We're doing it again. That's my fault.
All good.
All right, settle, and then we're going to go. All right, sorry.
That was just a warm-up. All right. Hey babe, could you leave me alone? Yeah, I'm sipping on this red wine all on my own. Kicking my feet up, loving the way that I look tonight. All curves, all smiles, thinking about how nice it is to take a break from here in life. Blue eyes staring into my soul. Oh, but did you ever see me? Did you ever really know? I gave all the love I could, all the love I had. I don't think you understood it. I hope you find someone who treats you half as good as I did. And you're poison, poison, poison. And my heart is a fool who stays. Yeah, you're poison, poison, poison. And I know I should run away. Why am I still waiting for you? Why do I still want you? And there's so much out there, and I'm so above this, and I love myself. Why do I stoop so much lower than what I deserve? It's like falling off sideways, and I'm not even asking for anyone's help. I'm loyal, I'm selfless, I give away so much, and here I am waiting for someone to give it all to. And I thought that'd be you. I wanna make someone feel special, and I wanna love again. Someone just please And you're poison, poison, poison. And my heart is a fool who stays. Yeah, you're poison, poison, poison. But I'm still calling out your name.
Woo!
So, holy shit, you've got a great voice.
Yeah.
When did you realize you had that voice?
So my dad always said growing up that I was humming way before I started talking. I was kind of like a late talker. They were actually kind of worried for a little bit, but I was always humming along.
Wait, how late are you? Like
No, it's not even that
till
late. Like
10?
I think like no, like
Okay.
like after 2 years old.
Last week.
Which like is when I feel like they start to worry a little bit. But
Okay.
no, I've always been singing, but I was in and out of choir. In college, I was in an a cappella group, so that was a lot of fun. Lived the pitch perfect life. But yeah, other than that, it's just really been like a super personal thing for me. I've kind of always just been doing it, with or without like a teacher or trainer or anything.
That was my question as a vocalist. I was like, man, you just moved from chest voice to hand voice and like had these really seamless runs that gave me some shivers. And I was like, did she teach herself? Did she have formal training? It sounds like maybe mostly self-taught with some chorus, or
Yeah, for the riffing, yeah, definitely just like a self thing. Both of my sisters are also singers, and my dad sings too. So just a lot of singing in the house. And my little sister was the queen of riffs growing up, so I feel like it was like listening to her and then listening to some of the people that I was in a cappella with, because the a cappella geeks love to just keep singing all the time when you don't want them to. But so I was surrounded by a lot of singing in college. And so I think I just like absorbed a lot of that too, and kind of put my own spin on it. So very grateful for all like the musical people in my life who have kind of inspired me to do it more.
Awesome. What you said you were in an a cappella group?
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name?
So I went to the University of Michigan, which is like huge in a cappella. We have like 15 or 16 groups, or at least when I was there. My group was called Amazin' Blue, which is a pun on maize and blue, our colors.
That's what I was at. Usually there's a pun of some kind.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a minute. This
Yeah,
whole
just
music thing. Yeah.
singing in general, but original stuff. Like I said, I've never performed my original music, like just me and a guitar in front of anyone before. So this is the first. Usually I'm like doing covers.
Wait,
if
you've
anything.
never performed
Ever.
any of your
Ever.
original
World
music
premiere
before?
right here.
No, I think in high school I performed like one original song when I was like a sophomore or something at some random showcase. But yeah, this is the first time these songs are being performed in front of an actual audience.
Holy smokes!
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for sharing them with us.
you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that here, of all places. My God, that's incredible.
Oh no, I mean thank you for having me. Like
Yeah.
I'm super happy to do it.
When, actually, I'm just going to ask it now. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Let's just get out.
Okay, so there's a new place that opened in my hometown, Hillsborough, New Jersey, and it's called Sweet Parlor. And they have an ube brownie
Ooh.
ice cream that is so good.
That is a professional ice cream.
Yeah, so
Ube
shout out to
brownie?
Sweet Parlor. They have a bunch of Asian-inspired flavors there too, and all of them are great. They have a great pistachio too. Best
Griffin.
pistachio I've ever had. Yeah,
Hell
Griffin.
yeah.
So
I gotta throw in a Jersey question here. Since you're from Central Jersey, you're right on the border. Is it Taylor ham or pork roll?
Oh, okay. I mean, this is kind of a cop out, but like I feel like we use them pretty interchangeably. But I heard pork roll more often.
Okay.
Is that
Can
surprising?
you give us a little more context for everybody
Okay, well,
that's not
for
from
those
Central
who
New
don't
Jersey?
know, it is a regional breakfast meat. It is arguably the best breakfast meat, but we keep it for ourselves. We hoard it.
What's it called?
It is
He doesn't
the,
want to
the
let you know.
product itself is called pork roll,
Pork.
but it was popularized by a brand called Taylor ham. The North Jersey calls it Taylor ham. South Jersey calls it pork roll. Central, I don't know. That's up for debate.
Yeah, I think technically my town is in North Jersey, but yeah, I I heard pork roll more frequently.
It's
so.
a massive debate in New Jersey, and
Yeah.
it will never end. And the South
That's
is wrong.
more than I ever thought I'd know about meats in New Jersey, but I
Yeah.
appreciate the knowledge.
And that's
You're
all you
welcome.
need to know
That's
about
what
New
I'm
Jersey.
here for.
Now we're
Back to
There's nothing
barbecue
else to
sauce
say.
in Texas.
There we go. When did you maybe you said this earlier? When did you come to Austin, Texas originally?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Oh, so
Yeah.
you were here before all the madness too.
I mean, I was here during the.
Well, during the madness.
Yeah, I was
guess.
part of the
could be-
madness. Yeah.
Hell yeah! And then did you came out here for music specifically?
No. So my day job is I work in data and analytics.
Okay.
My job was remote, so I took the opportunity, moved here. I was previously living in Louisville, Kentucky, and Louisville and we had some good moments. I was there for a
Great
job.
town.
Yeah. But I didn't have a lot of people there, and there wasn't really much keeping me there. So as soon as my job went remote, I was considering other options. Visited Austin for 2 weeks. Took time off of work and fell in love immediately. And I had not felt that about a place before. And I knew I didn't. New Jersey is where I grew up, but I knew I didn't want to go back to New Jersey. So I was like, let me find another place to go to. So Austin was on the list.
I love that story. I forgot to ask you at the top. How many songs did you bring for us?
3.
You had 3 songs. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Do you want to get to song number 2
Yeah.
and then do some more?
Let's
Q&A?
do it.
Yeah, let's do it. What is the second song you brought for us this evening?
So this song is called For This Moment. And it's like that moment when you and your partner break up and you know that this is your last night together and you're leaving in the morning.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there's some high stakes.
Yeah.
High stakes.
That's an intense night.
All right.
Okay.
Over to you whenever you're ready.
It's quiet, it's late, I'm the only one awake. Your soft expression, eyes closed, dreaming. Can I hold this static? Your last night here, the last few moments. Tomorrow you'll be on your way, and everything we've held together falls apart. Oh, we are witnessing 2 roads diverge, and the past and present are all we have for just this moment. I've never wished so hard for the sun to never rise, for this moment to stop gravity, the earth's rotation, hearts from breaking. I've always said I'd always love you, but time can change a lot. So for this moment, can everything stop? When you're in it, time seems infinite. Imagination takes us places. We find solace in this constant thread we hold so dear. It's our connector, pride and treasure. But come tomorrow, we'll be praying to forget each other. Oh, we are victims in these roads diverge, in the past and present are all we have for just this moment. I've never wished so hard for the sun to never rise, for this moment to stop gravity, the earth's rotation, hearts from breaking. I've always said I'd always love you, but time can change a lot. So for this moment, can everything stop? It's fear that's keeping me up tonight. How does one stretch the hours, stop the clock from pushing forward? And is it stupid of me for being angry that you're missing now the present? 'Cause it's all we have for just this moment. I've never wished so hard for the sun to never rise, for this moment to stop gravity, the earth's rotation, hearts from breaking. I've always said I'd always love you, but time can change a lot. So for this moment, can everything stop? I've never wished so hard for the sun to never rise, for this moment to stop gravity, the earth's rotation, hearts from breaking. I've always said I'd always love you, but time can change a lot. So for this moment, can everything stop? It's quiet, it's late, I'm the only one awake for this moment.
Your voice.
I know you're giving me chills every time.
The voice of an angel. My God, that was a dope break. You were just singing and just dropped the guitar. That was great.
Yeah, it's my acapella coming out.
What's a random skill that you have that has nothing to do with music?
Oh my God. A random skill that I have. I'm really good at psychoanalyzing people.
Oh, tell me what's wrong with me.
Well, I need to know like some details about your childhood, and then I'll have you like nailed down. Yeah.
All right, remind me never to talk to you. I will. No,
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. I kind of pat myself on the back a little bit, but I give some pretty solid advice. Do I always take it? Questionable. But I give some solid advice.
I love it. Sorry, was your joke?
Well, I was going to ask, I mean, back to music and out of your childhood trauma, but
so much.
What do you think comes most naturally to you? I mean, obviously singing, it sounds like you've been humming since you were younger, but in making music and writing your own music and that process, what does that process look like, and what comes most easily and what's maybe more difficult?
I think for me, lyrics are definitely difficult. It's like very rare that lyrics come first, ever. I would say 90% of the time it's the music part of things, or the tune that I have in my head. And usually, lately, like, so these are pretty old songs from like back in like 6 years ago when I just had my guitar with me. Piano is actually my main instrument, so like nowadays, like a lot of my newer stuff is all just like me plunking around on the piano, like playing random chords, not knowing which chords they are, and just seeing what sounds good. So usually it starts with that. I record that on voice memo, and I just listen to it, and eventually the words will come. But usually some major life event has to happen in order for the words to come to get matched up with the music. Sometimes they happen at the same time, but yeah, I would say like definitely I have in a lot of dry spells where there was like a year and a half where I just wasn't writing anything, and then all of a sudden shit kind of hit the fan, and I was writing 2 songs in a day, and it so that's sort of the process or what ends up happening.
Yeah. Dan, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
I have so many.
Not about meats in New Jersey.
No. Who do you what's your dream collaboration? Like, who do you want to collaborate with? And if not a dream one, like maybe what kind of person do you think if you were going to collaborate with anybody?
This is kind of a random one, but I would love to collaborate with someone who does like EDM music producing. I think it would be so fun to sing on an EDM song. I don't know if my voice is good for that, but
I did not see that coming. I gotta be honest with you.
Shameless plug.
I
But
love
we
that
have a
type of
lot of
music, yeah.
EDM producers on the Jam platform
That's
that
true.
I know are actively looking for singers. So
Yeah,
that is
I just
something
think it
that
would be
you
One
can
fun.
find.
here, I was just
There is
looking
one
for him,
here,
but I
yeah.
think he might be in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But,
Taking the show in the bathroom. So that's a pretty awesome answer. EDM?
yeah, I don't think this music necessarily shows that that's the type of
It does
thing
not.
that I'd want to be
No,
featured on, but I
not
think
at
it would
all.
be cool.
That would be
Yeah.
super dope. We, Ryan Bennett and Corinne, I'm blanking on Corinne's last name. They're a duo, and they do the same thing. He produces, and then she sings, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome music. I would love that. And if you ever figure out if you can collab with somebody on that, I know a show that would love to spotlight that.
Ooh, I wonder what it is.
I don't know. It's called Kill Tony. No, I'm kidding. If you could domesticate any animal, what would it be? And it just don't
A
say
panda.
unicorn. Oh, a panda?
Yeah.
A panda?
Yeah. Wait, is
Okay.
that a crazy answer?
No, that's not it.
I mean, I guess they're kind of inconvenient size-wise. I don't know what,
no,
where
it's
exactly I would
domesticated.
put
You
it.
could be a whale, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, definitely a panda. They're my
Yeah.
favorite animals. So I'm a
Does
huge
that
fan.
have anything to do with your last name? or is
Kind
that
of.
just,
I'm
like,
also
what
half
you're-
Chinese,
Yeah.
so I think it's like a combination of the both. Like panda is really just like. I also have a panda tattoo.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you have a little panda tattoo. Okay.
Pandas mean a lot
She's
to
already
me.
thought about this.
Yeah,
But it's definitely the last name is definitely a part of it. It got pandas on my radar. And then,
Do you have any songs about pandas?
not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. If I get like an emotional inspiration, if a panda like traumatizes me, then I'm sure a song will come out of it. Yeah,
Multiple songs.
that's usually where songs will come out of. So unless that happens, I don't know if that'll be coming soon.
What's next for you in your music journey? You said you had an album coming out that is called Whiplash, and you said next year.
Yeah. So I'm actually, I feel very lucky. I'm working with a local studio here called Same Sky Productions. They're super fun to work with, and they're helping me just like play around with a lot of the songs that I have on Whiplash, add all the instruments that I can't add. I have like some demos out there on SoundCloud, but in my mind, I was just like, I would love for someone to just help me make it what I envision in my head. And they've kind of been helping me identify what that vision is. So I love them. They're super fun to work with. So, but I go for a few hours every month. And so it's kind of like a long project, but it's been really fun. And so hopefully we'll kind of get it done sometime in the next year.
What is your biggest creative challenge right now in the music industry?
It's interesting because I guess I feel like for me, like I said, this is my first time performing a lot of this stuff, and I actually think it's great motivation because it wasn't on my radar. I think music for me for a very long time was just a personal, like a way for me to journal all of my thoughts.
Okay.
And like with wanting my songs to be recorded, it's almost like I wanted to finish a project and say that I finished a project more than anything else. Performing had not really been on my radar. So I think for me, the challenge is actually my own personal, like just accepting that, you know what, yeah, I do make music and it is okay to share it with people and it doesn't have to be like my own personal thing. So I think my biggest blocker is myself, 100%. I think in a lot of ways that's what it ends up being. But yeah, just getting myself out there more, finding opportunities, I think. Using the Jam platform more to connect with people, to like kind of get out there, because I think for me, like I love playing with other people. That's why I loved acapella so much, because you'd be up there with like 15 other people. And I think that's sort of my ideal, is just find those people that I can go and perform with.
Hell yeah. I dig it. I absolutely dig it. I love, you've got beautiful music and a great voice, and I can't wait to see what's next for you.
Thank you.
Do you want to do the third song?
Yeah, but where is the French fry question?
Oh, did you want I'm dropping the ball. Tater tots or
Sorry.
fries?
Okay, so I do love tater tots, but I have to say French fries because, and I want to advertise this. Costco used to sell their own French fries, but it was only released in certain locations. Costco French fries are the best French fries I've ever had in my entire life.
Shots
but they were
fired,
only at the
McDonald's.
Bridgewater, New Jersey Costco, and I think like one Costco in like Oregon or some other place.
this
Look
another
it up on
Jersey?
Reddit.
I don't know about this one.
No, they stopped doing it, and they discontinued the fries, and everyone's really upset.
Oh,
Research
no.
it on Reddit.
Have you had fries cooked in beef tallow? I can't remember the company that does it, but they're amazing.
No, I don't think. Where do I get those?
Not at Costco.
Yeah.
Doesn't help anyone here. I'll find the thing and I'll put it in a chat somewhere.
Okay, cool.
I can't wait to see what's next for you in your music.
Thank you.
Third song of the night is called
This one is called "Take Me Home."
"Take You Home."
Take me
Take
home.
me home. Take me home.
Well, I guess yeah. If you're saying it, then
I'm saying
it
it
is
as you're
take.
saying it.
Yeah.
take me home. Okay. All right. Number 3, "Take Me Home" whenever you're ready.
Okay. Take me home. You can stay a while and we can talk it out. Take me home. You travel miles so we could give us a farewell.
was right here with me, and loving unconditionally was easy. But do you hear the whispers in your ear, and now when they tell you that I love you, but they're scared to say out loud, they don't want to lose their power. But I need to know you'll be there when it's pouring out, and I don't want to leave the house because I'm not even the best one. Oh, I know we both think we're never good enough, but if I promise you that if we choose each other every day, we can't let each other slip away. No, I don't understand fate or reading energies, and I'll admit it's kinda scary to think that when I'm meant to be, no matter how good it may seem, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe in. Take me home. Sometimes I care too much about what my friends will think. Take me home. I know you're hurting, I don't make it easy for you, but somehow you still stick around for us. Take me home. We've been on a roller coaster, slowing on the tracks, it's over, and here we are. Take me home. You don't have to try to read my mind. I thought about you every single time before we reunited. So I believe in trying. I believe in trying. Do you hear the whispers in your ear, and now when they tell you that I love you, but they're scared to say out loud, they don't want to lose their power. But I need to know you'll be there when it's pouring out, and I don't want to leave the house because I'm not even the best one. Oh, I know we both think we're never good enough, but if I promise you that if we choose each other every day, we can't let each other slip away. No, I don't understand fate or reading energies, and I'll admit it's kinda scary to think that when I'm meant to be, but isn't life supposed to be finding things that make you happy? So I am choosing to believe. I am choosing to believe in. I am choosing to believe. I am choosing to believe. I am choosing to believe in.
Woo! Yeah, Amy. World premiere of live performance for Amy Pandit.
Oh my God, that was great. Your music's
Amazing.
dope. That's absolutely dope. You got a beautiful voice.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for sharing your passion, your music, especially with you never performing these songs before. You can't keep holding those to yourself. You got to share them with the world. They're really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here to listen to it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to switch over. We have one more artist on the evening for y'all. Let's go, Amy.
Yeah.
One more artist. We're going to get some stuff set up, and then we're going to vamp a little bit. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Last artist of the evening. We had a treat for you. He's royalty. It's a real thing. We've referred to him as Your Highness. That's a thing we were talking about for the show. I'm looking forward
I
to
don't
this.
remember that part.
You-
But I do want to shout out to
Yes.
another organization because we were talking about producers and the Austin Producers Alliance. I know Justin is a part of that. And they met at a jam meetup, the two guys that founded that, probably about 4 years ago. And
yeah.
so I don't think that there was a lot of, I guess, connection and community and support specifically around producers. There was a lot of producers. There's a lot of producers in Austin.
There are.
And so if you're a producer, then check out the Austin Producers Alliance. They have monthly meetups as well. And yeah, Kyle and Kevin.
Kyle and Kevin. Also, huge shout out to the one and only Ronnie Hall, who lets us host this madness in the Black Box Music Studio right here in downtown Austin, Texas, off 5th Street, 1 block west of Antone's. Guys, if you could make some noise for Ronnie Hall. He is... Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie! Yeah, Ronnie!
I feel like it's an important note that like the people that create space for where music can be heard are also such an integral part of the music community. And I know that you were talking about this as well, but otherwise we would all be playing in our bedrooms still.
Yeah.
So the people that create space for others to play and others to hear are just as critical to the music community as those that are making music.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for being that in Austin.
Yes. Yeah, and Ronnie's got he's got a music studio right here. It's in the back. You can see that private door back there where people record. He's recording with all kinds of artists here. He also does voice lessons, music lessons, guitar lessons, keyboard, drums, all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the market for some lessons or some vocal lessons, Ronnie's the guy to talk to. Yeah.
So Reed.
Yes.
I feel like you always ask everybody else what their favorite ice cream is, but have you told others what your favorite ice cream
and
is?
I'll
Is it
never
a secret?
Never tell.
Take it to the grave.
I'm taking it to the grave. No, it's vanilla. I'm very boring. That is what it is. Here's my thing. If you can't get vanilla, what are you doing? Like if you're just adding stuff and you're just trying to solve for. It's like if you can't nail vanilla, you're not going to nail anything else. Then it's just like you're just making shit up.
Yeah, I mean, I love a vanilla milkshake.
I mean,
I
sure.
love a vanilla milkshake, but my favorite ice cream recently in the last year is, I think it's like a H-E-B brand, but Grasshopper is basically like mint chocolate chip and cookies and cream mixed together.
Grasshopper
It's
pie.
real good.
Shout out to JS. That's his favorite flavor of ice cream. He actually might be watching this right now. And yeah, it's an amazing. Vanilla ice cream is just delish. It's the basics. Sometimes you got to go back to the basics. And there's a company called Adirondack that makes amazing, which you can find at Central Market. And also very important, I wrote this down so I didn't forget it, and I almost forgot it because of my goldfish brain. Jesse and Ben's is the beef tallow fries, and it's at Sprouts, and you can get it, and it's delicious. And then you can dip them in mayonnaise if you're a freak like I am, or barbecue sauce like this maniac behind me, whatever you want to do. It's completely up to you. And you're going to get this question as well. Man, there's a lot of sirens tonight.
Tonight is like a night. Things are happening in downtown Austin this evening, and hopefully people are safe.
Are we getting...
Yeah, we are.
Are we good to go? All right. Last artist of the evening.
Wait, Dan, what's your favorite ice cream?
Oh, yeah, we never answered that.
Oh, man. I don't even know.
Can't say sure.
I'm not a huge ice cream fan. It changes. It's usually some kind of fruit flavor. I prefer fruit to like just straight up, vanilla or something like that. So like maybe like a cherry chocolate chip or something like that.
Shots
Yeah.
fired. Not why
But
we're
I'm
here.
weird, so.
The next artist of the evening, though, the one and only. You asked me to ask you how to say your name properly.
Yes.
God. No, sorry.
Yes.
It was very loud. That was very loud. We're gonna adjust a couple levels.
That right there.
Here we go. The one and only. Is it Theron?
Theron.
Theron.
Yeah.
Theron ready or early? Sorry. What the hell? You're ready is what I meant to
ready.
say. Theron early. Thank you so much for joining us, man. This is
course.
wonderful. I can't wait to hear your music. I got a little sample of it back before we were doing mic check.
Yes.
You have a secret exposed. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank
But
you so much.
how many songs did you bring for us this evening?
So about 3 going on today. 3 songs.
Three
yeah.
songs. Do you want to tell us anything about yourself before we get kicked off?
So yeah, my name's Theron Early, originally from Miami, Florida, born and raised.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami. So I moved to Texas about 5 years ago now. Houston was the first place I moved to. And then after that, after staying there for 4 years, I decided to finally make the jump to Austin. I felt like Austin was a better fit for me. And yeah, so far I've not been proved wrong.
Hell yeah, man. What's the first track you brought for us this evening?
So the first song I have going on today is actually a song called Trust. So this song is on an album of mine. It's actually the 6th song on the album. And it's basically a lo-fi piece of work. It's about 10 songs on there. And it's a lot of like basically conversations that I'm having with myself, like my child self, that I feel like sometimes being an adult, we forget that we're like a child on the inside. So we gotta like remind ourselves that, you know, we got this, and just to channel like all those emotions and all those things that have us on a specific path, and always listen to the intuition, which is the child inside.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. I love that. All right, over to you for Trust whenever you're ready.
Yes.
Like this, yeah. Hands like this, yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Careful of who you spend your time. Smile upon your face is to remind you that it feels good to be alive. Try your very best to keep it real, real with yourself and others that you deal. There's multiple meanings in the things people say. Take heed to the words that most resonate. Feel the vibrations that carry deep within. Follow your heart in this world of sin. Be yourself, don't pretend. Keep the same energy until the end. People gonna judge you if you're right or wrong. Life is your movie and your ears are your song. Tap into the frequency, recognize yourself as one who is the only. There is no one like yourself. I trust myself, yeah. Trust myself, yeah. Yeah. Living is a gift, so be grateful that you're here. Only for a moment, so hold your loved ones near. Look at every opportunity as a chance to live. Treat people right, that's the gas that you give. If you can talk to your brother, say you love him, that you try your best to understand the struggles. You don't have to be alone, bro, I got you. And when the storm passes, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Grandma's on their birthdays, mama's on their worst days. Mom's trying to get paid, daddy's trying to get paid. The good one's trying to figure out how to give you better days. The world is out to get you if that's what you believe. Just stay positive and keep moving your feet. You'll be surprised at the things you achieve. Don't let time pass you by, you're the key. I trust myself, yeah. Trust myself, yeah. I trust myself, yeah. I trust myself, yeah. I trust myself, yeah. I trust myself, I trust myself, yeah. I trust myself,
Hey.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. How does a song like that come into the world? That's a dope track.
So yeah, just a lot of sitting with myself, just reflecting. So it happens to different people at different times, but for me, when I turned like 28, 29, I realized, okay, life. I've always felt like I was like kind of like in a rush for time, because time you can't get time back. No matter what you do, you can't get time back. Money comes back, but time doesn't come back. So I've always thought that, even as like a younger person, and so I just reflected on my life a lot and was like, well, the decisions that I make, they have to count from now on, and I have to allow them to count with me trusting myself and like an intuition that I spoke of before. So that's pretty much what it is.
Hell yeah. Where does that, is that a life lesson that you learned about the whole time thing? I'm in a
Oh
similar
yeah,
boat.
trusting people.
Was it trusting
people?
Oh,
We said we were going to keep it light, so we're going to do that.
we can keep it light. Is that your way of telling me not to ask a follow-up about that?
Listen, kids. I'll just say at the beginning, when you're like young and you want to you try everything and you don't want to have all these experiences, it's great. But when you get a certain age, you just realize that you give people opportunities and chances, and those lessons that you learn, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yeah, that's great advice.
That's the deepest I'm going to go right now.
That's great advice. Okay. I will leave it there. I so want to dig in. I'm going to leave it there. Very important question. Let's just get out of the way. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Do it. Let's hear it. What is it?
Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah!
Vanilla.
What's up?
One point for you.
Vanilla. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's my favorite flavor.
Thank you very much. All the haters in the room for the vanilla.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
All the haters in the room, there's the door.
Please tell me you put mayonnaise on your French fries.
I used to as a kid. I don't as much anymore. Usually when I'm feeling like really, really hungry, I'll do that.
Okay.
It's ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay.
Are you putting just ketchup on your, or just mayo on your French fries?
Am I?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. It's the best,
Like
disgusting thing ever.
like Hellman's,
It's the
like
I
Hellman's, or like some
the
homemade
ranch.
mayo.
I go dirty. I go like Hellman's or Kraft if I'm feeling
Oh,
really.
wow.
If I'm feeling really bad about.
That's kind of
myself.
gross.
Okay. I like that.
I can do ranch, but
I'm
I
not
don't know
judging.
if maybe I would like mayo. It's like pretty close. I mean, the white sauce has got me for sure. I'm a white sauce over a red sauce.
Do you
any day.
put? Let me ask another very important question. Do you put
Yes.
ranch on your pizza?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Have to. I have to put ranch and I have to put extra Parmesan. I don't care.
Ooh, and Parmesan.
Period.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we're getting into some
Yeah,
crazy.
it follows up. I love pizza. I love pasta.
Is
Need
that-
some oregano? Some
Ooh.
basil.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
dig it. Do you
Yeah.
have a little garden? Do you do the thing?
I don't have a garden yet. I just moved here to Austin, so.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
How did you get to here? How did this whole thing happen?
So actually, I know some very awesome people. I have friends or whatever, whatever. I do a lot of band work, like wedding bands and stuff. So there's one particular agency that I'm with, Moon Tower, currently.
Shout out to Moon Tower.
Yeah, shout out to Moon Tower. And they were just like, yeah, you should probably move to Austin because your vibe it gives Austin. We know you're in Houston, but I came up here a few times. And then I came up some more times when I didn't have a gig because I enjoyed it so much. And they were just like, yeah, so you'll be great up here. So it just kind of happened. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Family.
Why Austin or why Houston? Why did you choose Houston for Miami?
Honestly, so I've always wanted to just explore different places. Just move around, try here, try there. You never know what you're going to like if you don't try it. So I just didn't want to be like afraid to move just because like I was born in a place and just never decided to move.
Yeah.
People do that. Some of my family members have done that, and it's just like, but there's like life and stuff outside of here.
There is. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were going to say the humidity. You just wanted to stay in the Miami heat.
Exactly. That's pretty much what happened. And today, it kind of lets you know you're
Yeah.
not running from the weather.
You can't get away from it here in Austin.
Right.
How did this happen for you? Like, why like keyboard and then all the effects? This is a very unique setup I haven't seen.
I am a curious fella. Very, very curious. So here's what happened. We have time, right? We got time.
Yeah,
right?
we got
We got time.
So here's how it happened. First, I had a keyboard, right? I had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. Anybody know that song?
I sure do. It's Mac.
Great, exactly. Anyway, had a keyboard that my grandmother got me. It was a hand-me-down. Back to the song. And I was missing like 3 like buttons down here. And that was like my first keyboard that I had. It played all types of sounds and things. And then I was introduced. That was around 15. So we're just 14. We're gonna keep that timeline going. So around 14, I had this keyboard that barely worked, but it still had like all the little mechanisms and things, the drums and stuff. So I was like, I want to start making beats. Like I really do. I didn't have a program at the time, but I kind of try to I guess you could say, just try to get creative with some of the programs that were already brought into the computer. Just make recordings and do it without a metronome or whatever. Anyway, time went on, and I was able to. I got a keyboard, and then after the keyboard, I ended up getting drums. So
Okay.
interesting. I didn't really. My first instrumental class or lesson that I had was actually drums. I did not take a vocal lesson first. I did not take piano lesson first. My first lesson was drums. So I kind of like gained this, how do you say, attraction for like beats and beat making, right? So that's kind of like really what stuck with me. Started off with the piano, moved on, got into the drums, left the drums alone because the drums were too loud for like living situations. So played keyboard. Then I started creating beats on my own. So I started to produce and stuff. Then I sat in my room for a while and I was like, I want to be able to bring this production in front of people. And I don't want it, I want it to sound not believable, but I want it to sound as great as I possibly could, right? So I looked into this machine here.
What is that
after
machine?
a while. So this is a circuit rhythm.
Okay.
It's a circuit rhythm. They should sponsor me. This is a circuit rhythm. And I picked it up about 1.5 years ago. And you can't see it from there, but it has a lot of buttons in it, like lights up. I love buttons. I love like tangible things, like, you know, it's got some cool whatever. And it's basically a sequencer. It samples, so you could sample like drum beats in it. There's even like, I'm going to go back to the song that I just did to show you the cool thing that it did for me right here, this one. So I'm going to strip this away for you. It's going to come around again. So that's the guitar in there. That's like a thing that's already in there. I didn't have to strum that. It's already in there. So I had to search through and find a major chord and a minor chord and then pitch them down, right? So that's what I did in this thing. And then this other little thing, that little thing is actually in there on its own as well. I just pitched it as well. It's going to come around again right there. So, right. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And I got into that, and like I was telling one of my friends back there, like I crawled a little bit, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and try to do this in front of people. I had this one gig in Houston, and it went well, but the songs were a lot slower. And I was like, I wanna jog. You know, I don't want to run yet, but I want to jog. So this to me is like jogging. So it's like kind of improving to like a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. This is, we haven't anyone that I've not seen this. Is my mic off? Or is it on? Check one. Oh, sorry. I haven't seen anyone with this type of setup before. It's really dope. This is incredible. You have like a drum pad up there from Roland.
Yeah, so this is just for transitionary situation. You'll hear it.
This is all, and then you brought,
So between the transitions of the music, I thought about that like about a week ago. I was like, well, I need to, actually this was already sitting, but I wasn't using it yet. Because like I said, I do a lot of wedding gigs. And if anybody knows about the wedding scene, you go, you do your job, you sing or play an instrument, and you go home. You know, it's not all this creative situation, which this is the outlet. I am very grateful for y'all for that, for Jam, for creating this platform for us. But anyway, I was like, well, I need some sounds to like, you know, go through some transitions and stuff so that things aren't boring. You know?
Dude, that's why. Yeah, this was just like this was basically just like out of a force of needing it from just like a downtime perspective in music.
Exactly.
Wow. And you just incorporate it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, man. And wait, do you program it? Do you write your own stuff and program it in there, or is it just whatever?
So this is new. So I'm going to tell you what happened. So remember when we were talking and you were like, well, one of us, was it Dan? I think we were talking. You and I were talking. My assistant is helping me. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without him. Dan, we were talking and he was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, well, I'm going to just bring tracks, right? And then I was like, well, you know, whatever. It's cool. I'll just bring tracks. We have to do quick changeovers. And then it kept bothering me. I'm like, I want to be my whole self that night. I want to be my whole self. I don't want to hold back anything. I want to be my whole self. And if it means like putting the stuff together and breaking it down, that's just the blood, sweat, and tears, right?
Yeah.
So, what was the question? I'm getting back around to the Dan thing.
You put this together.
I'm glad you were yourself.
What's that?
Yes.
I'm glad he was
right.
himself.
So back to that part that I put together myself. I actually recreated that song just for this tonight.
Oh,
so that song is out already. It's called Trust. You could find it on the album. It's called The Evolution of You.
Evolution.
And
of You.
I redid it. I redid the song like a day. Like for this, it's like I need 3 songs. It's gonna get done. I'm gonna redo it, and boom, bam.
Hell yeah.
Done. Yeah.
What is?
I love that. I love a goal.
I
goal.
love production.
Can I ask? I know that we just asked a bunch of questions, so we should probably go to a song soon. But what got you into music? Like, was it around your family? Like, what was your inspiration for making music? It sounds like you did maybe drums first, but.
Yeah, so I started in church. Started singing in church. I actually still have a DVD of, well, no, it's not a DVD, it's a CD of me singing in church. So my family, my great grandmother had a upright piano in the house, and I just went in there, played on all the white keys until I got bored and started playing on all the black keys. And then that's kind of how it happened. And yeah, I mean, as far as production though, I was like inspired by people like Busta Rhymes and like Ludacris, Drake. I'm digging. I like the Thank Me Now, Thank Me Later. I think it's Thank Me Now, Thank Me Later, one of those. But we know which one I'm talking about. That album. I love that album, and that's those moments right there in music for me, music production. That's what drew me into like beat making and music production.
Do you is that more reflective of your album that you have currently?
What do you mean?
Is it more like produced like this in your album?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it, and it's just you, right? You don't have like a band or anything. It's just all
it's
you.
just me.
That's
all me.
dope,
Yeah,
dude. That's
written and
freaking
produced.
dope. I love it.
Mixed, mastered.
You're literally a one-man show. So that's dope. What is song number 2? What do you bring?
So song number 2 is actually a song on an EP called Chasin'. So it's one of my faves. It's track 2. It's a song that I actually wrote for an event called Rhythm and Runway back in Houston. And yeah, it's called Chasin', and I hope you like it.
Awesome. All right, over to you whenever you're ready.
Tonight, I decide to go somewhere. Wait, have I seen you before? No, I don't think so. I ain't seen you around here, boy. But can you come my way? You look good on the spotlight, babe. Oh, I wanna get to know your name and who you hang out with. Attracting opposites. Oh, I see fashion, it's your concentration, and you wear it like it's your only obligation. Me while you're chasing, looking at 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 me while you're chasing Aquarius, my son. Tell me where you like to hang out in the night, because this can't be. There's alcohol in here, so I'm chasing all my fears, all while I'm trying to know ya. So I'm pushing closer. We talk about rainbows, we talk about the places you wanna. So I say let's go, let's go. You hopped in your car, I hopped in mine. We drive down 16 like it's I-95, and we had a great time. Looking at me while you're chasing, looking at me while you're chasing, looking at me while you're chasing, looking at me while you're chasing. Had a great time, had a great time, had a great time. Moving right along, right along, right along, right along, right along. Kick on back, feel all bad, ain't all bad, yeah. It ain't no way, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Daniel.
Oh, that was awesome. That was great.
Thank you.
Can you tell me about one of the most pivotal moments in your music journey?
That's a great question.
That is a great question. That's a question that's got me looking up into the ceiling. Pivotal moment. So, yeah. Might sound a little cliche, but the lo-fi album. I feel like I need to do an interview just about the album. Like, honestly, I'm going to tell you why. That album, for me, it was a big hurdle because I felt like I was afraid to do it. I was afraid to do it because it's not commercial. It's lo-fi. I mean, people love lo-fi, but there's different versions of lo-fi. And I felt like if it's not done this way, then it's not right. And that's not right. You know?
That's right.
That's right. So I honestly beat myself up about it for a while. I was like, well, this album should only have music on it and like no talking. Like that's gonna like I guess I was feeling like I was gonna break the rules. And I was, just like, well, who cares about the rules? What does Theron want? And I wanted to speak to myself and hopefully speak it to somebody else. And I mixed it by myself. People were telling me I couldn't do it. I did it. Mastered it myself. That was a pivotal moment for me because that pretty much has jump-started the other projects that are coming along. That pushed the EP, Rhythms After Dark, which came from the song you just listened to. So, yeah, honestly, there was just a big mountain that I kind of jumped off with no parachute.
Hell yeah.
Great call, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you just gave so many people such a great piece of music advice in terms of just being willing to break the rules and not put yourself in a box when you're creating. And I'm wondering, for you, is there anything in particular that really stands out to you in terms of advice, like over your career that has shifted how you've made music or how you create?
Believe in yourself. That's just it. Believe in yourself. Don't believe the naysayers. I hate to sound like everybody else, but it's very, very true. I hate to sound like wise people. That's who say these things. Don't worry about the naysayers. I mean, of course, be rational. Not everybody. We don't need a whole bunch of yes men. We need, rational people that are going to help you along the path of getting to where you want to get to. You don't want the people that are going to say you can't do that or you're not going to do that. You need the people that are going to say, right now, let's try this first and then let's do that. That's guidance, So, yeah, that's the advice. I would even say that's advice to give the person that I'm telling to be that way towards people. Yeah.
So you're doing a lot up there by yourself, and it's very impressive and awesome. I love it when people do a lot of things and create on stage instead of just doing tracks. It's very impressive. But to ask a question I've already asked, I asked somebody else. If you would want to collaborate with somebody else, who would you want to collaborate, or what kind of person would you want to collaborate with?
That was funny because it looks like you could do it on yourself, but just I would definitely want to collaborate with people. Honestly, Calvin Harris, Drake. I mean, actually, this guy we were just talking a second ago. I really liked his last song that he did. I don't remember the name of it.
This guy, Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw. Yeah, they don't know who I'm pointing at. Shaw, yeah. I would like to collaborate with you, Shaw, because I really liked your song. So here's another tidbit. We didn't get there yet, but I'm working on a indie album, and that's another album that's kind of like, being worked on and whatever. And, yeah, I feel like that indie vibe and folk vibe that you gave, it was just, I guess, when you say you're like going in the right direction, help me with the word. It's like a reminder that you're going in the right direction.
Confirmation.
Yeah,
Confirmation.
I like how all
So-
three of us were like, "What's English?" It's like,
Right,
talking
God,
about?
I said that a
There's
lot.
like 12 of us in here.
like, what are words?
I just
Words?
felt like we were going in the right direction, but I didn't
All
have
we know
the
how to do
words
is play
I did,
instruments
yeah.
tonight. That's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. That's beautiful. So, you guys are going to collab?
We're going to collab?
Yep. Shaw?
Shaw?
Yes.
We're going to collab.
See the success of
Awesome.
Jam. This
Exactly.
is why you should
And
join
listen,
the
I
feel
love
like
it.
starts
Music-
with the
music
people around
community.
you. I feel like it starts with the people around you. I feel like a lot of times, so I heard someone say this. Her name is Issa Rae. I don't know if any of you know who she is. You know who she is. She said that a lot of times we try to like outsource for the resources, but sometimes it's while you're reaching outside of your circle, you can reach within your circle to, go up instead of trying to go out to go up. Because a lot of times when you go out of your circle, you have to go down to come up.
Yeah,
but
you
can
start at
just,
the bottom.
reach across instead of reaching out. Yeah.
You're a very wise person. If you like, how did this happen? Was it like a life of like success and failures and trauma? Like usually people don't become like this wise unless they've gone through some shit.
Trusting people.
Trusty people.
And then finding that they're not trustworthy.
Okay, and I can't dig in anymore, so I won't ask any more questions. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I want to talk off the air. I have so many questions.
I want to hear some more. I want to see what else. I want to see what else you got.
Song number 3.
Song number 3 is called Bodega Nights. So, I wrote this song. It's not out as of yet, but it will be once it goes through your live stream. I have a performance on the 21st of this month. I'm going to say the year because this is being streamed. 2025, August 21st. And I wrote this song called Bodega Nights. That is the name of the event. I was not asked to do this. I just had the inspiration to write a song that was tailored for that event. Also, fun fact, I've never been to it yet. So this is also very fun and funny to me. So just, I guess, listen to the lyrics and maybe we can laugh and giggle together, or maybe y'all can come to the show.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, all right, here we go, y'all. Oh yeah. Everybody wants to go somewhere to go tonight. She puts on her best face to see a show tonight. She might find a hot guy to take back to her front door. He tells her secrets as they leave out the back door. Bodega night. Gotta hear it. Those things happen, right? Serotonin rushes through your brain as I play my piano. Core memory of this night shines in your eyes. Soak in every moment, 'cause this is your safe place. No stress, just live right now, babe, up to Norman Bass. Bodega nights could be a crazy scene. Bodega nights, it is a
Bodega night. Enjoy the good libations. Bodega nights. Only high vibrations. It's the night. It's the night. It's the night. Bodega night. It's the night. It's the night. It's the night. Bodega night. Bodega night. It could be a crazy scene. Bodega night. It is a dream. Bodega night. Oh yes. Only high vibrations. Bodega night. Only good vibrations.
Bodega nights, bodega nights, yeah. Bodega nights, bodega nights, yeah. Bodega nights, bodega nights, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Thank you. Oh yeah. Had a little trip over whatever. That's nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh man, that's great. I love that you self-taught. This is the coolest thing. You're just a curious person. You just learned all that.
I'm not self-taught. YouTube University.
There you go.
Straight up.
Right.
Dude, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your passions and your music with us. Your music's dope, man. Legit. I can't wait to listen to your stuff it's on Spotify, correct?
Yes, everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Teaser, SoundCloud. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Before we're out of here on the evening, thank you guys so much for watching. We have one final word from our co-host, one of the co-founders of Jam. I'm going to play that right now.
Oh, great. Hey, my name is Noelle Boucher, and I am one of the co-founders of Joining All Musicians. And I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about Jam and what it is and what we're up to. When I was looking at the communities in my life and the things that I wanted to create impact around, I thought at that time of how easily my band that I was in had just fallen together. Like everybody just showed up at the right time, at the right place. It was like the right point of connection. We never had to look for somebody. I never put in drummer on Craigslist. I never, was asking around and trying to find the right gig at the right time. Generally, these things just showed up. And I thought about all of the musicians in my life and how for so many of them, they just didn't have that. They hadn't had like that right place, right time moment like I had had. And if I could create a space with others that would enable more people to connect more often, and those points of connections were closer together and not so far apart, that meant that I could help them bring magic into the world. And so I said, let's do that. Because music is impactful. Music is connection. Music moves people. Music heals people. Music helps people process things that they don't understand or have the words for. Music brings joy to people. Music helps people deal with grief and pain and loss. And I also know from personal experience that the music that comes through people comes through something much bigger than them. Generally, what I'm getting at is that we're building community and connection and support that helps people, no matter where they are on their journey with music. And part of that is the events that we do in person, but another big piece of that is this community that we're building online. And the community that we're building online is not intended to get people online and have them sucked in there and staying there. It's intended to have people move themselves forward on their journey. This is increasing those points of connection where the right people at the right time, the right resource, the right organization, the right gig, the right event, the right community shows up for you the way it did for me. And that's what Joining All Musicians is. So if you haven't made a profile on there or checked it out, please do, because our goal is to support you, is to connect you, is to connect all of us, and to really create something that's magic in this world. And it's nice to meet you.
Just real quick, I just wanted to say another huge thank you to. Did I cut that off too early?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was like, I panicked. So much to every one of the artists that came on this evening. Theron Early, Amy Pandit, Shaw, Griffin and the Flying V. You guys can put your hands together. Let's make some noise.
Woo!
Thank you so much to Ronnie Hall for letting us host this madness in the Black Box Music Studio. Thank you to the audience for watching live or after the fact, as well as the live audience here giving us their Saturday night. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Reed, for putting on an awesome show and giving musicians a great place to get their music out and build more community here in Austin.
Yeah, thanks for being willing to collaborate with us.
Yes.
I think from the time that we met you, you were just like all in 100%, and I love that. I think there's more of that cross-pollination that happens. Again, that just mission and vision of connecting people. The more that we connect with each other, those who are organizing, those who are musicians, the more likely, again, we are to move each other forward and make what it is that we're meant to make in the world.
Hell yeah. A rising tide lifts all boats. That's what I believe in. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. Be sure to check us out for another episode of Local Sets ATX. We will see you on the internet. Good night, everybody.